can settle into a comfortable cross-legged position. Feel free to sit up on something or find your comfortable seat. And either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And begin to slow down your breath. Taking your time, just settling in. And take a scan through your body, starting with the top of your head, and just see if there's any unnecessary tension that you might let go of through your face, neck and shoulders. And each exhale can just be an invitation to release what's not needed. You don't even have to identify it. You can let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus, and feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you throughout your practice. So let's start with a side bend. We'll bring the right arm up and over. You can lean onto your hand or your elbow. Big yawning reach out through the fingers. And then start to circle your right arm back behind you. Keep going, exploring the full range of motion for your shoulder. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side bend, and then curve around through center all the way over. Side bend on the other side, grounding through the sit bones, reaching beyond the fingers, beyond the top of the head. And then start to circle your left arm back behind you. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch. We'll curve around through center all the way over. Take one big circle again. When you get to the beginning, curve around through center all the way over, one big circle. And then curve to center and hold there, folding over your legs. You can lean into your hands or elbows or all the way to the floor. Letting go of what's not needed. And then walk your hands back in, rolling up. We'll bring hands to the floor behind us, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back and your elbows back. And then lift your chest. Take your chest as high as you can, sternum rising up. See if there's a little bit more each breath. And then release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees. your way back up. Let's recross the legs so the other leg is in front or on top, sitting tall. Drop your right ear over to right shoulder. Press down through the left shoulder. Seeing what you notice, what's interesting. Rotate your chin to your chest and then come over to the other side. Both shoulders drop, but now even more through the right side, stretching right side of the neck. Rotate chin to chest. Come back to the first side and then go back and forth. Half circles or 3/4 circles. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. Release the arms, head floats back up. Again, hands to the floor behind you, shoulders back, elbows back. Puff up the chest as high as you can. And then release, come up, hands to knees, round back, lean away from hands on knees, drop your chin. Roll your way up, still holding the knees, pull the chest through. Upper back arch, keeping the back of the neck long. And then round back, bring your feet to the floor, hands behind the legs. Put a little pressure up on the backs of the knees. And then roll up from the base of the spine to arch back and also lean back. Strong core. And we'll go back and forth between these two positions. Exhale, round. Inhale, roll up and arch. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Now release the arms and come down a little lower. Inhale, same arch, but arms come by your ears. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Back. And up. Back. Let's hold this last one. Come up, lifting up away from the sit bones. And release, round back, holding here. And you can decide how low you go. Strong core, soft shoulders. And then release. Let's come all the way forward onto hands and knees, tabletop. If you want to pad your knees and you have something, you're welcome to put something under your knees. Hands flat and active, fingers spread wide. We'll take a few rolls through the spine, starting by lifting the head and tail, arching. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now inhale, arch. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows straight back and dip part way or all the way to the floor. Press up from there. Round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. Going to the degree that feels right. It might just be a couple of inches and push up from there. Round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. Press up. Round. Arch. One more time. Dip down. Press up. And then round and sink back to child's pose, releasing. Hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. Letting go into the support beneath you. Still keeping the breath slow and deep and active. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little bit more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Come back to center. Lift up through table. And come back to downward facing dog. And take your time opening up the backs of the legs. You might pedal out your feet or take any other movement that helps you get in your body. Feeling what's right here, right now. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another and hang in ragdoll. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. You might take a sway or shake out. And then bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing, up to the front of the mat, coming into mountain pose, Tadasana. You can bring hands together at your heart. And we'll take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen, part way up. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. And let's take 5 breaths in a good rest. That could be down dog. Could also come back to child's pose or sitting or any other neutral shape. One isn't better than another. Just choosing a shape that allows you to find ease. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up to the ceiling. Bend your knee to your chest and start circling this bent right knee. Feeling each moment as the hips open and close, as your knee circles. Just what are you feeling? Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times. Big circles. Both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then a big step forward, high lunge. Let's hold here with hands on the floor this time. You might grab your blocks if you have them. And we're just going to do a slight pulsing. As you inhale, straighten the back leg a little longer. As you exhale, sink the hips a little lower. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink. Let's take one more like this. Lengthen. And sink. And then we'll straighten the front leg part way or all the way as you inhale. Exhale, slow, deep bend. Take your full breath to arrive. Inhale, lengthen. Just going to your hamstring stretch. Doesn't have to be all the way straight, and feel free to use blocks. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Let's take one more like this. Lengthen. And bend. Inhale, step back, high push-up. Exhale, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog, and take the time you need for all your transitions. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent left knee. Going as slow as you need to, feeling everything. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times. Both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then a big step forward, high lunge. Feel free to adjust your footing, maybe grab your blocks. Inhale, lengthen just the back leg. Exhale, hips a little lower. Slight pulsing. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink. One more breath like this. Inhale, straighten the front leg, any amount. Exhale, slow, deep bend. Inhale, yawning open, slow and smooth. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. One more like this. Inhale, step back, high push-up. Lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog, child's pose, sitting, or something else. Any neutral shape. One more breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up as we inhale. Exhale over to a side bend. Left arm can provide whatever support you need. Reach a little further out, come up and release down. Same thing, other side. Reach a little further out, come up, release down. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, and take your arms up by your ears. Shoulders drop, but arms reach straight, and then rise up onto your toes for a little balance. Could be a slight lift of the heels, or coming all the way up. Finding ease within the effort. Just the right amount of effort to be in this shape. And letting what's here be here. Wobbling is welcome. Falling is welcome. And imagine you could keep your head where it is now as you lower the heels. You grow a little longer as the heels come down. Unlink your fingers. Push out through the palms. Pull your fingers back towards you strongly. Curl from fingertips in and down as if you're trying to touch your forearms. Keep reaching out. And then circle your wrists. A couple of big circles. Both directions. And release arms down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair. Hips go back and down. Notice how your weight is distributed between your toes and your heels. See if you can even it out. One more breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. And send the right leg up, just one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. And let's open out, warrior two. Shifting hips and arms to the side, reaching long, fingertip to fingertip. Deep bend in the right leg. And then let's flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior two. Straighten the front leg, triangle, reach out, come down. Let the top arm pull you back up to standing. Come through warrior two and into extended side angle. Forearm to the thigh, left arm rotates and comes overhead. Long straight line through the whole left side. If you would rather take a different variation of this, you're welcome to bring your right hand to the floor or try a bind. One more breath here. Let's release. Make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. Movement transitions are for you. Do them in the way that feels right. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Open out, warrior two, and then take your time adjusting your footing, feeling into this shape, using what you already know, but still being curious and open. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior two. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Finding lightness, length, just the right amount of engagement. Let your top arm pull you back up. Come through warrior two and into extended side angle. Forearm to thigh, right arm rotates and comes overhead. And if there was a different variation you took on the other side, you can try that again. One more breath here. And release. Make your way back to a good rest. Letting go. Feeling the ripples of where you just were, but letting go of what's done. Just feeling what's right here, right now. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. From here, let's come into a twist. Left elbow crossed to the outside of the right knee. Work the palms towards the center of the chest, opening through the top shoulder, looking for space and length. And then back to center, hips low, arms high. Same thing other side. Right elbow across. One more breath. Back to center, hips low, arms high. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the heart. And let's fold forward, wrapping arms overhead. You're welcome to separate your feet, hip width apart or wider. If this is too tight for your shoulders, you could also hold something between your hands. Release the arms all the way down. Let that go. Let's lower the hips, come into a squat, malasana. You're welcome to widen your stance or turn your toes out. If that works better for you, you could also slide something under the heels. Could sit on something. We're going to open up the knees using the elbows. And as best you can, roll your shoulders back and down so the chest is open. We'll work our root lock here, Mula Bandha, same as a Kegel exercise. As you exhale, draw the pelvic floor muscles in and up. As you inhale, release that. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. And then engage and keep holding, keep breathing, drawing in strongly through the bottom and connecting that to the top. Feel the full length of your spine, your torso. And then release. Come back to a forward fold. Bring feet back to parallel and take any arm position here, any movement. Might grab your big toes. You might come back to ragdoll. You could take a handful of your hair. Let's make our way back to down dog. Take the time you like. So you might just step directly there. Maybe there's some movement you want. More important than what you're doing is that you are feeling whatever you're doing. Eventually finding your way to down dog. From down dog, right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Let's come into a twist here. Could be left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Or you could extend the arms straight on the inside or outside of that front leg. If you'd rather do this as a low lunge, you could also drop the back knee. So finding your variation and then feeling inside. One more breath here. Release, hands to the floor, step up. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Roll open through the left shoulder, extend high through the left arm. One more breath here. Let's release. Make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Come into a twist here. Whatever you did on the other side. Prayer twist or arms extended, low lunge or high lunge. One more breath. Release, hands to the floor, step up. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back, however you want to get there, to a good resting pose. 5 deep breaths. Letting go. Let's make our way to sitting. Extend the legs forward. Take the flesh of the sit bones back. Inch the heels forward. Feel free to sit up on something if that's useful for you. And use your hands to support you, either on the feet, a strap around the feet, or the floor. Lengthen and fold. Shoulders down, away from the ears. Nice long neck. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Let's get set up for a supported fish. So you can do that over blocks, blankets, rolled up yoga mat, foam roller. Lots of options, something hard or soft, high or low. Try what you think might work, and then if that's not feeling quite right, try something different. So start with something behind the upper back, pretty high up, depending on how high that is. Maybe something else supporting your head. Arms can be overhead or out to the side. Legs can be bent or straight. If the first thing you try doesn't quite work, try something a little different. You can keep exploring until you find something that you're able to relax into, and it doesn't have to look anything like what I'm doing. And then how much can you settle into the shape you're in? If you can't settle, take it down a notch. And anytime you notice your mind has wandered, just invite it back to where you are, what you're feeling, what you're noticing, maybe coming back to your breath, slowing it down again. And then to release out of this, let's interlace fingers behind your head. Lift your chin to your chest, taking the pressure off your props. You can lean to one elbow, move your stuff out of your way. Resting with back flat, feeling the effect of where you just were or how it is now. And let's try a hip stretch. We'll cross the right ankle above the left knee. Reach your hands through, grab the left leg, hug it in as close as you can, stretching right outer hip and seeing how much surface area you can get on the backside. Hips dropping, shoulders dropping, chin dropping so the back of the neck is long. And then release, drop the left foot to the floor, straighten the right leg up, flex and point your foot. Circle your ankle, both directions. And then keeping this right leg more or less where it is, straighten the left leg along the floor, grounding down through the back of the left leg, and open your right leg out to the right, just at a slight angle. And you can support your leg wherever it makes sense for you. Let's bring this straight leg up and across for a spinal twist. Opposite hand might grab your foot. If it's too far to reach, bend your knee, use a strap, or hold your calf and take it all the way across. Roll open through the right arm. Keep dropping down through the right hip. And you can stay here or add a quad stretch. So your free hand, your right hand might reach down to grab your free foot, your left foot. Once you have hold, try and drop the right shoulder, drop the right hip again. And then roll back onto your back. Take your time. Bring your knees in and give them a little squeeze or circle or rock. And then send the legs up to the ceiling. Give them a good shake out. Same thing other side. Drop your feet to the floor. Cross your left ankle above the right knee. Reach your hands through, grab the right leg, hug it in close. Going right up to your edge. And then practicing letting go there at the edge, a place that may elicit contraction, holding, gripping, tightness. Can you feel all that this pose stirs up and soften, release, open? And then drop your right foot to the floor, straighten the left leg up, flex and point your foot. Circle your ankle. Few big circles, both directions. Keeping the left leg more or less where it is, drop the right leg along the floor, and then open your left leg out to the left, just at a slight angle, grounding down through the back of your right leg. Let's bring this straight leg up and across. You might hold the outside of your foot, calf, ankle, strap. And take this straight or partly straight leg all the way over, rolling open through the left arm. And if you did so on the other side, you might reach down for your left foot, a little quad stretch. Right foot, left hand, right foot. Roll back onto your back. Bring your knees in, little circle or rock. Take your legs up, shake them out. Maybe bring your arms up and shake them out as well. Shaking out any unnecessary tension, effort, holding, and then release. And just check in with your body. Is there anything you need to do to feel complete in this practice? Any last pose or stretch? Anything you want to do for your comfort? Adjust your clothing, grab any props, self-massage. Taking your time, winding things down in the way that feels good for you. And take the time you need for this. Eventually settling into stillness. Eventually letting go of all the doing, letting go of all the control. And just releasing back into the support behind you. slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today.